What if Britain's most charming gentleman was actually a cold-blooded killer hiding in plain sight? This is the jaw-dropping true story of Charles Peace, a polite burglar, a relentless stalker, and a murderer who slipped through police fingers for years. Wait until you hear how he got away with murder twice. Charles Peace looked like your average Victorian tradesman, but behind that quiet face was Britain's most wanted killer. Born in Darnall on May 14, 1832, Peace seemed harmless until you dug deeper. By 1859, he'd married a widow named Hannah Ward and immediately flipped the script, committing a major burglary in Manchester. When police came to arrest him, Peace almost killed one of them. He got 6 years hard labor. After prison, he landed a job with the Northeastern Railway and quickly lost it for never showing up. So he returned to Sheffield and made a fateful acquaintance, a civil engineer named Dyson. But Peace had other hobbies: burglary, stalking, and eventually murder. Remember to subscribe, share, and hit the follow button for more interesting stories like this. Midnight, August 1st, 1876. Whalley Range, Manchester. Two constables spot a shadowy figure sneaking onto private property. One of them, Constable Nicholas Cock, intercepts him. The man pulls a revolver. "Stand back," Peace warns. Cock charges anyway. Peace fires. Misses. Cock pulls his truncheon. Second shot. This one hits. The officer dies the next day. Peace vanishes into the night. Instead, police arrest two local brothers, John and William Habron. John walks free. William, sentenced to death, later commuted to life. Peace, he's bold enough to attend the trial just to make sure his name never comes up. Back in Sheffield, Peace grows fixated on Catherine Dyson, the wife of his neighbor. At first, she's polite, then she's firm. She rejects him. He starts sending her threatening letters, stalking, harassment, even shows up at her house. One day, her husband tosses a card into Peace's garden. "Charles Peace is requested not to interfere with my family." Didn't work. July 1st, 1876, Peace confronts Mrs. Dyson. "I'll blow your brains out, and your husband's too." The Dysons flee, move to Banner Cross for safety. Doesn't matter. November 29, their very first night in the new house, she finds Peace waiting in the backyard. "You see, I'm here to annoy you, and I'll annoy you wherever you go." Later that night, Peace spots her walking to an outhouse. "Speak or I'll fire," she flees in terror. Her husband rushes out to protect her. Peace fires. First shot misses. Second hits Dyson in the temple, dead. Mrs. Dyson screams, "Murder!" Peace bolts, takes a train to Hull, hides in his wife's eating house. A 100-talent reward is posted, but police botch the description. Peace keeps moving. Disguises himself, uses a fake arm to hide his missing finger. Even takes a mistress, Sue Thompson, in Nottingham. Eventually, Sue tips off the cops, but doesn't get the reward. Her info didn't directly lead to his arrest. October 10th, 1878, 2 a.m., a light flickers in a house at St. John's Park. Constable Robinson and two officers move in. Peace bolts through the garden, fires 4 shots. One bullet rips through Robinson's arm, but he holds on. Peace is finally caught, charged with Dyson's murder. Peace stands trial. Mysterious penciled notes, supposedly from Mrs. Dyson, suggest a secret romance. She calls them forgeries, declares Peace a demon beyond the power of even Shakespeare to paint. Peace, he just shrugs. "It is no use my saying anything." He's sentenced to hang at Armley Gaol on February 25, 1879. With nothing left to lose, Charles Peace clears his conscience, confessing to the murder of Constable Cock. William Habron, the man wrongly jailed, pardoned, and awarded 800. Peace sticks to his story. Mrs. Dyson was his lover. She insists he was a monster, a stalker, a manipulative liar. Charles Peace, the polite burglar, the obsessive stalker, the cold-blooded killer, was executed with secrets still on his lips. But even after death, he rewrote lives, exposed a wrongful conviction, and haunted British headlines for decades. So, what's the lesson here? Evil doesn't always wear a mask. Sometimes it smiles, plays the violin, and lives next door. Remember to subscribe, share, and hit the follow button for more interesting stories like this.